Hi there, welcome to Nourish and Flourish Wellness. Today I'm going to show you how to make a quinoa salad. Quinoa is great. It's one of the few complete proteins you can get from plant-based foods. Usually you get them from meat, and you can buy different kinds. So I'll show you the kind I have, and it's very simple and very filling and delicious. So I hope you enjoy it. So first I cook 1 cup of quinoa. So I use 1 cup rinsed. Always rinse your quinoa and then put it in the water. So it'll be 1 cup of quinoa to 2 cups of water. Takes about 15 minutes, but you can just check it just until the water is soaking up. So once it's just soaked up, then you can turn it off and let it sit. Once it's sit, you can fluff it with a fork. So that's first. You'll want to cool that down, maybe place it in the fridge after it's cooled for a bit. And for my corn, I use corn on the cob. It just gives a really nice flavor. So I usually cook that ahead, couple, maybe 2 or 3, I guess I cook corn on the cob. And once it's cooled, I cut it off the cob and just place it to the side. So then you have your quinoa ready to go and your corn. So the other ingredients are cherry tomatoes cut in half or thirds, whatever you like, depending how big they are. Avocado, you can just dice up, and the corn, and then cucumber. And I usually use the mini cucumbers, just cut them in circles and then cut them in half. And you can cut up, like, depends on how much quinoa you want. Everyone will be a bit different. So adding, maybe you like more tomatoes, so add more of those. Or I actually really like the corn and the avocado, so I tend to use more of that. And it's just simple. So once you have everything cut up, you'll add it to your quinoa once it's cooled. And then you'll sprinkle some garlic powder on it. Don't use too much, but put a bit on, see if you like it. And you can always add more, and that will be your salad. But I'm just going to show you the quinoa that I use. So let me just give a sec here. So this is the quinoa I use. It's called Go-Go, I believe, and it's a tricolor. So it looks like that. I'll move out of the way for you. Just looks like this. I buy it in Superstore in the natural food section. It's a fairly big bag, and I believe it's about $23. $23 for the bag. It lasts quite a while because 1 cup of quinoa makes quite a bit once it's cooked. So that's the quinoa I use. And then I will show you what your salad will look like, or somewhat look like, depending on what you use. So this is kind of what it looks like. So quinoa is super nutritious and filling. And I also have a fact sheet here. Oh, you can't see it with this virtual background. I'll put it up for you in a second. It's missing the last 2 points, but I'll read them out. So that's kind of what your salad will look like. And I will bring up the fact sheet and just go over a couple of things. Hopefully I have it on. Here it is. Okay, so here's just a quick kind of nutrition fact sheet. I'll just let you read over that, the first 4. Oh, it's weird that it has things on there. Not sure what that is. So number 5 is quinoa is high in antioxidants. So antioxidants, they help reduce the risk of like infection and certain cancers, aging, and diseases. They can help with that. Also high in manganese, magnesium, and iron, which helps with red blood cell functions. It's funny how I have some of this stuff up here. It goes all weird when you have virtual background on. So And antioxidants are great. So free radicals are unstable atoms. This is what can damage cells and cause aging or illness. So eating antioxidants is great, and quinoa being a fairly good one. Also, so protein, like I'd mentioned, I believe I mentioned earlier. So it has all the essential amino acids of the protein, which mean like essential amino acids are ones that you have to get from foods. So there's other ones that are non-essential that our body can make. So quinoa is a complete protein, like I mentioned, and I'm just going to get rid of this if you've read it. And high in fiber. So it's just a quick recipe. You can just keep it in the fridge for a couple of days. I eat it just as a meal, like for dinner. Really enjoy it. And there's no certain like amounts of what you have to use. So you don't have to use so much of tomatoes or so much of cucumber. You know, just add it in, see what you like the most. And if you don't have corn on the cob, you can always use, you could do some frozen. I prefer frozen over canned. It seems to hold the nutrients, I find, better for you than something from a can. So frozen, if I do a frozen vegetables, I normally I don't actually boil it. I'll just put hot water or something in a pot. I'll put my corn or my peas in or whatever it is. I'll just add it to the pot until it's not frozen, and then I drain it. So there's no need for boiling it or anything like that. You'll end up boiling some of the nutrients out of your vegetables, which is why it's great to have a steamer and stuff. But corn on the cob is really good with this if you get good corn on the cob. So I hope you try it and I hope you enjoy it. And I think that's about it. Just wanted to share this recipe with you, and another great way to get your veggies in and all your nutrients, your protein, your fiber. It's very fulfilling, and it's great for the summer because it's a cold dish. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and if you do try it, I would love to hear your reviews on it. You can just place them underneath. I'll put the ingredients underneath this video so they're all there. It's quick and easy. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon.